Hey guys, how's it going? This is Tim Shaves, and today it's gonna be another shave on about 5 days growth, maybe 45. So should be a good amount to shave off. Hope you guys are doing well, having some great shaves and a great week. And yeah, let's get at it today. So for the software today, I'm gonna be going back to a older soap that I have. This is Spartacus by Ariana and Evans. This is the older formula. Probably can't read all that, but I believe this is the goat's milk formula. If I'm not mistaken, currently they're at the Ultima base. Before there was like Kaizen 2E, some coding numbers, and then the original Kaizen. I think before that, is the goat milk base, so which is this one. I mean, still works really well. When I was lathering it up, lathered beautifully, nice, rich and creamy. And the smell is, I believe this is a dupe of Creative Ventus. It's got that signature pineapple scent, kind of like a smoky pineapple cologne scent. Very approachable and well liked by a lot of people. Hence why a lot of soap makers resorted to this scent as their first soap, or yeah, it's a very popular scent, and a lot of people enjoy it. I already got it lathered up over here. Took in a ton of water because I did load heavy. And one reason is because I'm using this giant boar brush. This is the Omega Pro 48. 48. Yep, and this is really used by a lot of barbers for its long, lofted boar brush. And they tend to choke up on the boar brush like with their fingers, but for me, I just like to grab it with the handle. Makes it easier and a little less messy that way. And I already got it lathered up in my Captain Choice bowl. Took a ton of water as I did load heavy, so should be a good one today. Alright, I already got my Cube 2.0 pre-shave on, so let's get right at it. I'm gonna wet the face and get lathered up here. Alrighty. Might have to add a little bit more water, depending on how it goes, but you see some little bubbles here and there, but once I lather it up, those should dissipate. But here we go, first pass. Yep, I still enjoy this scent. Very bright, cologne-y. The brush feels good. I believe this is a pretty well broken in boar brush. Still has a bit of scrub to it. Remember I had Asian Plum by A&E before. That was a little too much for me. Yeah, A&E scents tend to be pretty on the stronger side. But this scent is about medium, I would say. And the base is wonderful. Just working in the lather here. Add a little bit more water. A little more. Ton of lather left over. Alright. Yeah, this lather's nice and creamy. Should be plenty slick for the blade to glide on. Alright, and as for the blade today, the razor, gonna be going with this one. Don't think I featured this on the channel, but this is a kind of a cheapo Amazon blade, similar to gold dollar, but I think this is actually worse than a gold dollar. I don't know if you can see, but there's a ton of hone wear on both sides, and had some trouble with this one. I've left it alone for a bit because it wasn't working. The edge just wasn't getting sharp, and I was having trouble with it. But somehow it got sharpened up. If I remember correctly, I think I tested out the Canadian stone with this one. I think I went a bevel set from the Otone 600 to Shapton 1.5K, and I think I just tried to go to the Canadian water hone right after, the St. Luke's Quarry, and I just used heavy slurry and tried to refine the edge from there on. And I tried to shave with this once and turned out okay. I completed the shave, but I wasn't really satisfied with the edge, so went back to the SLQ and seemed to improve it. So we'll see how this goes. Do have the safety razor on hand just in case it goes wrong. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Just gonna strap it real quick. Yeah, if you see a blade like this, I wouldn't recommend it. Took a long time setting the bevel, and it just doesn't hold the edge that well. I don't think the quality of the steel is where I want it to be. But here we go. And the scale is very bulky, it's thick, not my favorite. First pass with the grain. See how this goes. Huh. At least it's shaving decently. I think the stone is working pretty well. Went all the way from a bevel set to a finishing stage, so not bad. I did go back to the stone about, I think, 3 times, so it did take a bit of effort to get it to where it's at right now. All right. Yeah, edge feels pretty decent. Maybe a little too keen. I don't know. Yeah, not bad. Not the closest result I've had after the first pass, but decent. Feel like, yeah, definitely had some closer results. But let's continue on here. I'm gonna rinse the face real quick. Still got a bit of hair left on the face, so continue the continue with the second pass. Yeah, I think the leather is a little bit worked in better now with a lot of water. Judging by how it feels on the face and how it looks, I think a lot of there's plenty of water worked into the leather. Let's go with that. Alrighty, go second pass, cross the grain. Yeah, this edge feels pretty sharp. Not too comfortable. Yeah, more sharp than comfortable. That's my my thoughts on it so far. Go next side. I think an Arkansas stone might tame down this edge a bit. Make it into a smart edge, as Keith would say. Alright. Feel the lather drying out just a bit. Alright. Yeah, the against the grain feels pretty decent. Not bad. Alright, I'm gonna do one more pass here. So, quick cleanup pass. Alright. I think there's plenty of water added to the lather. I just gotta work it a little faster so that the lather doesn't dry out. There we go. Let's go across the grain from the other side. Not bad, not bad. The other side here. Okay. Check around a bit. Yes, some places still can't reach with my straight razor, like going across the grain on the neck. I think I did that before, but just my technique's not there yet. So what I'm gonna do actually, I'm very close. I'm gonna do a little finishing touch with the safety razor. Got my DE89 here. Don't want to go too much on here, but just some little touch-ups again. Just to get a little bit of those straggler here, so do. Yeah, it feels pretty decent, man. Just a little against the grain. Alright, I think that'll do it. Yeah. I still can't get a... Yeah, sometimes I can't get a satisfying shave with just my straight, so I go back to my DE. Just for a little finishing touch. But without having to do an entire shave with the safety razor. But yeah, that's pretty close. Almost BBS, I would say. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. Alright. Excellent shave today. Went with my straight razor. Let's go over the shave really quick. My cheapo Amazon straight razor. I wouldn't recommend this, but since I have it, try shaving with it. The SLQ Finish worked pretty well, the Canadian water tone. Do think I need to tame down the edge just a bit and lathered up with the Omega 48 Pro brush. Nice Boar brush here. And went with the software Spartacus by A&E. I'm gonna wrap it up with the Brut Classic. I'm gonna wet the face one more time. Shake it up. Yeah, good bit of sting. I'd say about average sting here. The straight razor felt a tad sharp throughout the shave. So I'm gonna have to tame down that edge just a bit with another finishing stone. Something like an Arkansas. Or maybe I'll try the other Canadian Novaculite. See how that goes. That seems to have similar properties to like a black or translucent Arkansas. So that should be a fun test. Alright, smells good, feel good. Excellent result today. I'm gonna wrap it up there. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to help support the channel, check out the links below in the description. Appreciate that. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's Tim Shaves, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.